just got here with my friend. Never been here before. Going uphill right now. There's a path in front of me. Check out this view. Well, enough of that. Let's go find a trail. It's probably the last place that grass is growing down there.
Oh wow. Holy crap. That's weird. That is weird.
Oh, there's a trail down there too. There's a path to get down there. Yeah. I don't think a beaver chewed that tree down. I hear a couple of birds, but other than that, I don't hear anything moving around other than me. I love the sound of the crunch under my feet. Call me weird, but I kind of like that. I like this sound better. Needs a few sticks. Sometimes when I'm out in the woods, I try to be quiet when I walk. I like wearing sneakers so that way I don't scare off animals, but I'll be real quiet. And then if I get to somewhere where I think there's gonna be some animals, I just stand here and listen. Sometimes, when I'm standing here listening, I just heard something. That's coyote and a crow. But you'll stand here and you'll listen sometimes, and you'll catch like grass moving or something if you're very still. Sometimes I'll see something in the grass and it'll move, definitely move quite a bit. And whatever the animal is, it's too small in there and you can't find it because the grass is too tall. But sometimes being quiet and just stopping and looking around is the best way to find something. Let's see if we hear that coyote again. Wild human being.
I'll go this way.
It's probably just gonna come out to the part where we came down. You want to stick to the trail? Or
yeah, fine, whatever you want to do.
I think to the left where we came into here is probably how you get to the waterfall, maybe. I'm listening to the birds, trying to see where they're at, what kind they are. It is really quiet.
It's gonna be warmer than this.
It's not that cold.
Yeah, no, I just expected it. Like, they were talking about 50s. This doesn't feel like 50s. It feels like...
Yeah, it was supposed to be 35 at 10, and then I think 45 around 2. Waterfall. So that, I bet, you'll slow down. He said this was the, if we follow that, that's the long trail. If we follow that, that's the short trail to the water. And there's mountain biking paths too. Man, I don't even hear a bird like rustling in the trees. That's kind of deep down there. Oh, that's cool. I'm going over you. See that?
Oh, wow.
That
Yeah.
eroded part. I wonder if this is where they let the dam through and then it blows through that way and erodes at it, maybe? Either that or it's a creek. I don't know. Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Don't trip. Maybe this will give us a good vantage point to view. We're going up a little bit. Hopefully we can tell where the water's supposed to be. Yeah, this is it. I don't know where the water's supposed to come from. It would have to overflow all the way up there though and then come over the edge.
Yeah.
Don't know. I hear water. Oh, it's flowing. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's flowing. Only wildlife so far. Hawk right up there. Just gliding. I have to get out the camera and see if he'll stand still long enough to get a picture of him. And then there's some birds in these trees. I was gonna run up and make the birds fly away. They never let me take pictures of them anyways. So left or right? Right, okay. I like how the trees are right here. Feels like it's probably about 42 degrees, and it's not too bad even out here in the shade. I like how the shadows are falling. The air feels good. I like how the trees are hugging me on the trail. It's a good day to be out here. And it is December 19th. So, I don't know. I plan on coming out even after it gets really, really cold. I'll probably just have to use hand warmers or something. This would be a good spot to see deer if there were any. Over there, there's my finger, over there was something tall and white, but it was more inland to where we couldn't see it to tell what it was. But I'm hoping if we go that way, it'll wrap around and go to the right and open up more stuff to go down. If we don't see a bald eagle, I want to see a bald armadillo. I wish we had more time there, but I'm definitely gonna have to go back. The facilities were pretty good. There was a porta potty at every trailhead or trail exit, depending on which way you were going. Picnic benches, fire pits, so if you want to cook a lunch or something while you're out there, you can do that. It seemed like there was parking along the whole thing. So we saw one eagle. I was walking down. We were trying to shortcut back to the car. I was walking down some rocks, and these rocks had these holes in them, just really creepy holes. You know, like the new iPhone, I think it's the iPhone 11, has all those camera lenses on the back, and they kind of look like, you ever see up close of a fat little spider where he's got the 8 eyes on him? That's what that iPhone looks like on the back. But it triggers some people's
what is it called? Agoraphobia or something. People's fear of holes. These rocks had holes in them that looked like worms could just come out of them. I mean, just really creepy looking rocks. So I'm like navigating over these rocks, trying not to bust my ankle, take a shortcut to the car, and all of a sudden my friend who's behind me is like, "Oh my god, a bald eagle!" I'm trying to get back the other way and get my camera out at the same time. I don't want to fall and bust my butt. And I get out there and the eagle had flown towards us from our right and then away from us, and there's a tree line here. He's heading towards the tree line, and all I could get was a picture of him flying away. But anyway, so the other thing we saw were some bush birds, and I call them bush birds because there's these crappy little low quality trees that you wouldn't use to build a shed with. You know, it's not like oak or pine, it's just the lowest of the trees. But there's these birds that flock to them and they hang out in them, and when you walk down the trail they fly bush to bush to bush. We saw a lot of those. Didn't see any squirrels. I'm hoping to see like some gray squirrels ever in Kansas, because when I lived in New York as a kid we saw lots of gray squirrels and they looked pretty cool. But in Kansas the only nut nibblers I'm seeing are all gingers. Like, I would love to see another gray squirrel. Something really cool is white squirrels. I've never seen a white squirrel. But I'm sure that if squirrels took a DNA test, you'd be able to tell where the white squirrels, the red-headed squirrels, and the gray squirrels came from. It's weird. Kind of like mountain lions or whatever, cougars. I don't know what the white cats are called, but they live in the snow regions. Maybe the white squirrels live in the snow regions. I don't know. But we didn't see any spiders, didn't come across any ticks, thankfully, because spiders creep me out. I've come face to face with some spiders that have traumatized me for life. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and jingle the jangle so that way I can make more videos.